back to Skyview High School. 66-50 Skyview over the Green Canyon Wolves as both teams go back to the locker room, but the Skyview fans are out on the court as they do the Skyview school song, and then they just rush the court there. But a great 26-14 fourth quarter for the Bobcats, and that was the difference in the game. It was only a 4-point ball game. Skyview leading after the end of 3 by 4 points, but then that fourth quarter, the Bobcats 26-14 outscored the Wolves and improved to 17-3 and 8-1 overall. Green Canyon, we have our Alta Bank players of the game. Alta Bank, formerly known as Lewiston State Bank, is the sponsor of our player of the game. The name's different, but the commitment to service and your success is the same. Alta Bank, they bring you the players of the game. For Green Canyon, player of the game, it will be Cole DeBoard, as he was a monster, scoring 21 points. And I believe he had 5 3-point shots for the Wolves. Cole DeBoard will be our player of the game. And for the Skyview Bobcats, I'm going to give it to 2 people. I don't usually do the dual thing, Ryan, but I can't decide between Kaysen Carlson and his play and the energy he brought, and then also, of course, down low, Evan Hall. So we're going to give it to Evan Hall and Kaysen Carlson off the bench for the Alta Bank players of the game.
And Kaysen's defense on Cole DeBoard, who was lights out, and Kaysen just put the clamps on him.
Yeah, so Evan Hall and Kaysen Carlson will share the honor for the Bobcats tonight. Both of them had terrific games off the bench. The Bobcats went to a smaller lineup, and it paid dividends for them, and it really paid off in the fourth quarter to get the lead. They got the lead out to 18. They ended up winning by 16, but that was only a 4-point game at the end of 3 quarters. So for the scoring totals, 21 points for Cole DeBoard. Cade DeBoard had a couple threes late in the game. He had 3 for the game, but he finishes with 9. 5 points for Caleb Robinson. McKay Jorgensen finishes with 10 points, and 3 points for Carter Mon. I missed 2 points somewhere, and I think that it was Brady Smith, but I'm not sure. So I just put it down. I didn't see who it was, so we'll just give 2 points for somebody else. But that was the scoring for Green Canyon. For the Skyview Bobcats, Jackson Schumann had 2 points. Evan Hall finishes as a team high for the Bobcats. He had, 8, 13, 14, 16 points for Evan Hall, 7 points for Bracken Schumann, 4 points for Sam Phipps, 3 points for Hayden Howe. Mason Falsleff had 13 points, 2 points for Caden Penrose, 7 points for Tatum Neal, and for Kaysen Carlson off the bench, 6, 8, 10, 12 points for Kaysen Carlson. And the Bobcats have a big second half. They had 19 at the first half, and they have 47 points in the second to get the 16-point victory, 66-50. We're here on the post-game show. We're still waiting for Coach Hilliard and a player to come up and join us on the post-game show. So we're going to take one more break to give them some more time. We'll take another 2-minute break and come back right after this. Again, Skyview with the victory over Green Canyon, 66-50.
We all believe our team is the best. Whether you're a Bobcat, a Wolf, a Grizzly, a Mustang, or a Riverhawk, we can all agree on one thing. Les Olson Company is the best choice for your office technology needs. So if you need to copy it, print it, scan it, or network it, Les Olson Company is there for all of your office technology needs. Just Les Olson it. Visit lesolsonit.com today.
Les Olson Company.
Whenever you miss the taste of home, stop in at the Old Grist Mill. They've got fresh bread, bagels, sandwiches, and great soups. Try the house favorites, the cream of potato, chicken noodle, and vegetable beef. And if you're craving something new, 3 additional heartwarming soup choices are available daily. at their South Main location at 981 South Main in Logan, or the Brigham City location just north of the Walmart. Also, sandwiches and bakery items are at 4th North location, the Old Grist Mill, the best of Mother Nature.
The logo shop, the logo stuff. Advertising specialties for pros that really know. Total customer satisfaction, prices that are low. One-stop design delivered, great selection too. Customized just for you. Yeah. The logo shop, the logo stuff, the logo shop.
What's important to you is important to us. We love what we do and it shows every time. Great face and graphics. We made you look,
GreatBaitsandGraphics.com.
Welcome back to Skyview High School as the celebration continues. For the next 6 minutes and 40 seconds, they've got the music on for the Skyview students. As we're here on the post-game show, Skyview defeats Green Canyon 66-50 over Green Canyon. So the Bobcats, again, they will host Mountain Crest Friday for senior night. Green Canyon, their senior night Friday, they will be hosting the Bear River Bears Friday. And for the Bears tonight, they were at home at Garland, their senior night. They defeated Logan 62-53 to get the victory. And Ridgeline, they defeated Mountain Crest 53-27 for the victory there. So we're waiting for Coach Hilliard again on our post-game show. But he's going to be coming up here. I'm sure he'll bring a player. We'll see who he brings up. I'm guessing it will be Kason Carlson or Evan Hall, maybe both. But we'll talk about the victory tonight. Leading scorer in the game for both teams, it was Cole DeBoard with his 21 points. McKay Jorgensen in double figures at 10. But that was it for the Wolves. Double figures for the Bobcats. 16 points for Evan Hall. 13 points for Mason Falsliff, and Kason Carlson with 12 points for the Bobcats. So they had three guys in double scores there tonight. So Coach Hilliard comes up. Evan Hall and Kason Carlson will be joining us as they're making their way to the press box here, as they're getting congratulated on their way up into the press box. So again, Skyview will be hosting Mountain Crest. That will be Friday night here in Smithfield, and Green Canyon will be at home versus Bear River. So first off, we're going to be joined by Evan Hall. And Evan, terrific victory for your guys, first of all. How good does it feel to beat your rivals here on your home court?
It feels great. We struggled last Friday against Ridgeline, and our whole we stressed this week just bouncing back and getting back on track where we know we can be, and we showed out tonight and we did it. So proud of my team. What
was the difference at halftime? We're tied at 19. It was a kind of a slow grind out game. You guys kind of went smaller. You had the opportunity to come into the game. What do you think the difference was for you guys to just blow the scoring open and get that 18-point lead, but then you end up winning by 16?
I really feel what helped us was just pushing the ball. We haven't been pushing the ball too well up the court as fast as we want to, and once we do that, we're unstoppable.
Well, Evan, one of the things that people, I think they overlook, they look at your size and they're like, oh, he doesn't have good hands or good footwork. But for a man of your size, you do a terrific job inside the post and just your positioning and rebounding. I mean, how much work goes into that? Is that a lot of film work, or just what did you do to be able to have such great position in there?
It's kind of just been a lot of game film watching and a lot of playing days. Every time I play, I look and I can always kind of tell where the ball's going to come off and try to put myself in the best position to be a good teammate and help them out to get an extra possession and hopefully get a score. So,
well, tonight you came up big off the bench. I had you for 16 points. I mean, you've only got one more regular season game here against Mountain Crest. I mean, you're not a senior, but how important is it for you, being a junior, to send the seniors off the right way?
I love these seniors. Mason, Sam, and Cam, they're my boys. I love those guys. And I know they'll do everything they can for the team. And so when I get my number called on, I want to go do everything I can for them just to make sure I don't disappoint my Buzz brothers. Well,
Evan, terrific ball game off the bench tonight. Congratulations on the victory. Who would you like to give a shout-out to?
I want to give a shout-out to all my family down there in the stands watching. And all my teammates. I love those guys so much, and they're all important to get the dub.
Well, congratulations on the victory tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks, Evan.
Thank you.
So, again, Evan Nyman, that's who I used to do games with. Evan Hall. Why did I call him Evan Nyman? Evan Hall. So now we're joined by Kaysen Carlson. And Kaysen, like I just told Evan, congratulations, first of all, on the victory tonight. How exciting is it to win get a victory over the rival and sweep them?
It's always good to get a win against our rival Green Canyon, but it's even better to do it the way that we did it, able to share the ball and to be able to just come out and play defense, just win so dominantly.
Well, and how important is it for guys like you or Evan or maybe even Jackson, when you guys come off the bench, you don't maybe get your number called all the time, but when you guys did, and tonight for a majority of the game you had to step up, how important is it for you to be ready all the time?
I mean, it's important to step up, but the one thing that we can control, especially on the bench, is our effort. To be able to come in and especially play defense, be able to move the ball, make the little plays, and it shows how great of a teammate the rest of our players are, be able to have the trust in us to be able to get us the ball, and I mean, we can make plays, they can make plays. It just shows how close of a team we are.
Well, first of all, talking about your defense, talk about your defense against Cole DeBoard. He was on fire tonight, like he was the first game that you guys met, but you seemed to frustrate him a little bit, I think, in the third quarter with your defense playing up and in.
I mean, Cole's he's fundamentally sound. I mean, I don't think you can stop him, but I mean, all right, my goal is just come in and slow him down, just be able to bug him, get him a little uncomfortable. And I knew if I could do that, the rest of our players, they would make up for it, and we'd be able to come out with the victory.
Well, whenever you come into a basketball game, we know you're going to be diving for every loose ball. You're going to play hard-nosed. That's how you are. But you got into the scoring column a lot tonight with extra passing and the way you guys move the ball. I mean, how much fun is that?
Yeah, I mean, the basketball gods will always help the people that hustle. And I think, again, it just goes to show how, like, our teammates, just you keep moving, they'll give you the ball. You just got to work, you get open, and then, I mean, most of my shots were layups, so those are pretty easy, but, I mean, Mason drives and kicks them up.
You knocked down the three. I saw it might not have counted, but I saw you drain it.
Yeah, it was after the whistle blew, but, I mean, just be able to, like, have teammates like Mason and Tatum and Caden that they can find us. I mean, they find the ball. They share the ball so well.
Well, you've got one more game to, like, solidify a home record with no losses in the regular season. You've got Mountain Crest coming in. You know that I think that you're the better team, and maybe you guys feel that way too, but you know they're not going to go down easy.
I mean, especially in basketball, you have to show up and play. They're not going to come and roll over. We got to play hard every single week. And, I mean, our goal is just get better every single week and push towards the playoffs, and our ultimate goal is the state championship.
Well, Kaysen, congratulations on the victory, and give it a shout-out to whoever you'd like.
Just our team. Cam, great teammate. Mason, great teammate. Tatum's a great teammate. Everybody.
Okay.
And our coaches.
All right. Well, you got one.
Yeah.
Congratulations, and thanks for coming up, Kaysen. All right. Again, the Bobcats victorious, 66-50. We got Coach Hilliard now joining us, and Coach, I'll tell you what, the guys that you brought up tonight. We want to congratulate you on the victory, but I don't even want to start with you with that. Talk about your bench play. This game was a close game. Green Canyon looked great tonight, I thought, but Evan Hall and Kaysen Carlson were the X factors to me. They came off the bench and gave you great minutes tonight.
Oh, it was a team. That's what we are. They play as a team. They were ready to go when called upon, and we always tell them, be ready. You never know who is going to get the call tonight, and it happened to be Evan and Kaysen tonight,
yeah.
and they, we were having a hard time defending them, and so, we had to kind of match them a little bit. And then I thought that the second half, I thought we got some great stops. We had some good stints there where we got 2 or 3 stops in a row, and we're able to come down and execute just with some good passing. And Mason was super unselfish tonight. I know he had a ton of rebounds, and and then I think he had 7 or 8 assists tonight. But and he's not feeling well. He's a little bit under the weather, but played a great game tonight.
Well, you only scored 19 points. Your offense did in the first half. But I mean, sometimes the ball gets sticky on your offense. But second half, you guys really moved the ball. There was a ton of assists out there. I don't know if any of your baskets in the second half felt like they didn't come with without an assist.
Yeah, and we were very unselfish and shared the ball, and we pushed it a little bit more.
Yeah.
I think that helped us out a little bit. But, defensively getting some stops, and then that allowed us to get it out and go and push. And I'm proud of them. That's a good win. It's a fun game. It's a fun environment. It's a fun atmosphere. And, to only have 19 points and then come out and score 42nd in the second half, that was a great job. That's a good tribute to the kids being ready to go and defensively being ready to go. I thought we did a better job defensively in the second half. Cole caught fire tonight, and everything he was throwing up was going in, and he played a great game, but takes 5 guys.
Yep.
And tonight, I'm proud of our guys, all of them. I thought our bench was huge cheering. If they weren't in the game, they were ready to go. Love those guys starting to come together. Kids did some good things tonight.
Well, you've got Mountain Crest Friday on senior night. It's going to be an emotional one as Mason will get his last regular season game here at Skyview. It seems like he's been here a while, but, I mean, that's because he's been playing as a freshman. You don't get red shirts in high school. But
this is very true.
But it should be an emotional night. You've got 3 seniors with him, Sam Phipps, and Cameron Doyle.
Yeah.
I mean, what do those guys mean to the program?
Well, I don't know what I can just a lot. Just everything that they've brought to the program. Like you said, Mason's been a 4-year starter. Sam's a 2-year starter for us, and then Cam brings it every night. Cam started for 3 years, and then he's just kind of the odd man out of the rotation. But Cam does some really good things in practice, and he's ready to go. I still feel like there's going to be a game where Cam's going to come in and help us out. And seniors are invaluable. Just their leadership. Sam's a little bit hobbled tonight, a little bit of tweaked his knee a little bit, and we had to rest him a little bit tonight. He wasn't himself out there, but other guys stepped up when called upon and did a great job tonight.
Well, Coach, you got that last game. You know that you'll get, no matter what the RPIs say Saturday, you'll get a first-round bye, but you'll have one more home game after that. So your guys are peaking at the right time. You don't want to have a letdown Friday. So hopefully it's an atmosphere like it was tonight, because another great home atmosphere for you guys.
I hope so. The fans were great tonight.
Yeah.
They were amazing. They lined up at 2:30 tonight. Love the fans here. They cheered loud all night. It was a great environment. Fun time. I'm proud of them. What a great effort tonight, and it was a team effort tonight, and great way. We won more home game to finish our regular season, our second season, then we'll start into the postseason.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you taking the time to come up, and congratulations on the victory again.
You bet. Thanks, John. Appreciate it.
Yep. Always a good time talking with Coach Hilliard. We appreciate his time. So, again, the Bobcats victorious 66-50 over Green Canyon. Final scoring totals, and then we'll get off the air here. 2 points for Green Canyon. We didn't see who it was, so I apologize for that. 9 points for Cade DeBoard, 21 points for Cole DeBoard, 5 points for Caleb Robison, 10 points for McKay Jorgensen, Carter Mon, 3 points. For the Skyview Bobcats, Jackson Schumann, 2 points, 16 points for Evan Hall, 7 points for Bracken Schumann, 4 points for Sam Phipps, 3 for Hayden Howe, 13 for Mason Falsliff, 2 for Caden Penrose, 7 for Tatum Neal, and Kaysen Carlson finishes with 12 points. So for Diana Young, our producer back in studio, for Kaysen Carlson, Evan Hall, for Ryan Grunig, and for Coach Hilliard, I'm John Newbold. Have a great night, everybody. Skyview will be back on the air after their victory tonight, 66-50. We'll be back on the air Friday night as they host the Mountain Crest Mustangs. Green Canyon will be back home on Light FM 100.9 with Craig Hislop and Craig Ander on the call. That will be Friday versus the Bear River Bears. So we thank you for joining us tonight, and have a good night, everybody.
This Skyview Sports broadcast has been a presentation of Sports Talk Radio. 106.9 FM, 1390 AM, The Fan.